He's a force to be reckoned with on the football field, but today we're getting to know UGA's Micah Morris, also known as Big Mike, off the field. The first time was back in 2008. They were both rookies, and 18 years later, here we are. They're facing each other today as veterans.
On the show, and now, oh my goodness, we've got Austin McGee finding a hole to the 20, to the 10, and a touchdown run, Austin McGee.
En ese partido, cuando tenías la ventaja muy grande, ¿cómo mantuviste esa mentalidad competitiva?
Okay, Nolan, so we're going to start with day one. In as much detail as possible, walk me through your first memory of you with a baseball.
We've got a marquee matchup on the mound tonight, a matchup that we don't see too often. Max Scherzer against Clayton Kershaw. I know what was extra fun for you was that 3-run home run you had. That was awesome. And before that at bat, Coach Coggin yelled, he said, "Do I need to tell someone to get on that fastball?" And you went and got on that fastball. Tell me what was going through your head as you rounded those bases. I'm Poppy Marquez with USA Today, and we're going to be popping into some locker rooms to test these players' knowledge on the state of Alabama. For those of us who don't get to wear a Bulldogs jersey, give us a sense of what it feels like to be part of a lineup that has so much pop from top to bottom. We know that Athens Academy loves to run the ball, and last week versus Hebron Christian, your defensive lineman Uriah Howard was living in the backfield with 6 tackles for loss. How crucial is it to have that defensive momentum going into tonight? This was your last regular season series of your career, and you've had quite a collegiate baseball journey. So tell me, Nolan, who's someone you want to give a shout out to?
My dad.
And another player I want to highlight is Blue Kane. Kane is the kind of player that you want on your team if you're a coach because he does not take possessions off. Sports, I was asking people, who is their UGA athlete MVP? And so a lot of people said you, Blue Kane, for coming clutch in so many moments. So I was first going to ask you, who is your UGA athlete MVP of any sport?
Cuando estabas pequeño en la ciudad de Panamá, ¿qué te inspiró a jugar pelota?
Wait. Give us a little on-camera sign-off.
Okay.
Broadcasting.
Okay, all right, let me think.
The cookie crumbles.
Let me think. Joe, I completely agree with you. I think that last night was huge for Mookie. We knew going into that game that he hit 400 off that starting pitcher. And look at him getting on base 3 times. So tonight, what he needs is to get a second game. He doesn't have to be a multi-hit game, but he needs to get a second game where he can at least get on base to really get back into that routine that he's been missing. All right, back to you guys. Was that good?
That's great.
Okay.
Bravo.
Poppy has been one of the best interns around. She is so dedicated. She asks great questions, absolutely amazing in her attention to detail. And I think she will continue to grow and be a great employee for whoever hires her, but I hope she comes back here.